Hey there, hope you're having a good night. Welcome to Cover 4 on CBS4. Playoff spots and district titles up for grabs all across the valley on the final week of the regular season. However, we'll kick things off with a rivalry game, the Battle of the Arroyo. Harlingen taking on San Benito. For more on this game, we'll send it over to Valley Sports Central's Blake Holland.
Thank you, Ruben. There's no rivalry game quite like the Battle of the Arroyo in South Texas. It's a rivalry game that goes back 100 years now. Harlingen versus San Benito. Always a great game when these two programs collide. But injuries, a common theme for both programs all season long. But when it's a rivalry game like this one, just go ahead and throw out the record books because you never know what's going to happen. And let's hop straight into the action. The Harlingen student section ready for tonight's contest. Rowdy and ready to go. But opening play for the Greyhounds on offense, Tommy Ramirez busts loose on the outside, down the sideline he goes. A huge chunk of yards sets up the Greyhounds in red zone territory, and they capitalize. San Benito gives it to Victor Rodriguez. He is in for the score to give the Greyhounds the early 7-0 advantage. Head coach Manny Gomez looking on, looking for an answer to this Greyhound offense. Pick it up in the second quarter now. San Benito threatening once again. This time it's a trick play, a reverse to Kean Jones. Jones sheds a tackler and sprints to the end zone for the score. All momentum on the side of San Benito early, but Harlingen has a response right before the half. Jonas Serna airing it out deep, and it is a beautiful ball to his receiver, Aiden Cervantes, that wakes up this Harlingen crowd. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The Cards go to the sky once again. Aiden Flores makes the incredible one-handed catch for the score. 13-7 at the half, but costly turnovers in the second half result in a San Benito 22-14 win. Let's hear from the MVP of the game, running back Tommy Ramirez.
Feeling great. We worked real hard for this. It's been a tough season, but we deserve it overall. Played hard teams, but we're just a family and we deserve it. It means a lot to me. I've grown up watching my brother play and saw him win, and I just want to be the same.
There you have it, 22-14, the final here at Bogus Stadium. San Benito makes it back-to-back wins in this rivalry game. They head into the postseason now 2-8, while Harlingen goes into the postseason 5-5. That'll do it for me here at Bogus Stadium. Reporting for Valley Sports Central, I'm Blake Holland. Ruben, back to you.
Thank you, Blake. Our next stop, Brownsville, Los Fresnos taking on Hanna. A Falcon victory would give Los Fresnos its first outright district title since 2008. To Sam Stadium we go. Hanna looking for the upset. Los Fresnos QB Robert Pineda and the LF offense on the field. The junior QB going to work, keeping it himself, making several Eagles miss. Watch him go and do the smart thing, get out of bounds and preserve his health. A smart guy right there. Later on, Pineda going to the air. The lefty fires it to Joshua Laster. Touchdown, Falcons. And check out Laster giving the pigskin to a passionate LF fanatic. Falcons on the move again. This time, Pineda dumps it down to Hector Resendiz. He finds the end zone to extend the Falcon lead. Falcons, more Falcons. This time, a handoff to sophomore Diego Torres. Finds a hole, and he is gone. Touchdown, Torres. Los Fresnos wins 35-7. Falcons outright district 32-6A champs. Now let's focus on 31. 6A PSJ claiming the top spot with a 5-0 record. Weslaco and Economedes both headed to the playoffs. An Econ victory would give the Jags their first winning season since 2016. And there go the cheerleaders from the Weslaco Panthers. Weslaco QB Frankie Trevino passing it downfield, and it's caught somehow by Chris Luna to set up the Panthers inside the 5-yard line. Now it's Trevino handing it off to David Garcia, who gets across the plane right there. Touchdown of Panthers. These are the Weslaco Panthers. Now it's Trevino and the Weslaco offense back on the field. He fakes the handoff and finds an open Joseph Leal. Another touchdown. Weslaco up 14-7. Late second quarter, Trevino goes left and back to his right. The throw to Leal again for another touchdown. Panthers electing to go for two. Trevino rolls out to his right and finds out Luna. Panthers up 22-10 at this point. At last check, Weslaco up 36-19 in the fourth quarter. Over in Edinburg, a rivalry game at Richard Flores Stadium. EHS taking on Edinburg North. The Bobcats also playoff bound. 2-7 North looking to end its season on a positive note. Here come the Cougars. Edinburg's offense on the field. The Bobcats fumble the ball. It's recovered by North's Santino Alonso. A 0-0 game at this point. Edinburg North QB Jose Ramirez escaping the pocket. He chucks it downfield. Keandre Estrada making the catch. First down, Cougars. Later in the drive, Edinburg North going to the air again. This time, no dice. Michael Cruz picks off the pass for EHS. A scoreless game at the midway point. A low-scoring contest at the end of regulation. Edinburg North claims a victory. The Cougars win 7-6. Coming up after the break, more highlights, including an all McAllen ISD matchup between McKay and Rowe. Stick around. This week's Friday Fanatic coming to us from Boca Stadium. The Harlingen fan section sport neon colors for the big game. The Card students are loud and proud. Great stuff. Cardinals. Over in McAllen, we had a huge game. McKay against Rowe. For more on this matchup, we send it out to Valley Sports Central's Sam Rabati.
The scenario was simple for the War Warriors. Win and get into the playoffs. Standing in their way was a McAllen team that was eliminated from playoff contention. Let's get straight into the highlights. The Warriors come out fired up. The Bulldogs started the game with an unsuccessful onside kick, giving the Warriors great field position. They would take advantage of it with this short run by Adrian Botello. Rowe up 7-0, giving the cheerleaders something to dance about. Later in the first, the Bulldogs would respond. Quarterback Joaquin Valdez would take the ball up the middle, then bounce outside, taking on all comers. He would eventually find his way into the end zone. 7-7 game. Now that's a reason to dance. Second quarter now, Warriors driving. Quarterback Botello hits Landon Barrera on the wide receiver screen. He gets great blocking. He hits the hole and looks for the end zone. He is almost brought down, but scores the touchdown. 14-7 Rowe. Even the young ones can appreciate that one. McAllen looked to respond before halftime and got into the red zone, but Valdez's pass is intercepted by Sebastian Islas to prevent the Bulldogs from scoring. McAllen would throw another INT before halftime to give the Warriors the lead at the end of 14-7. Now remember, the Warriors were fighting for their playoff lives, but the game ended 21-14 in favor of the McAllen Bulldogs. So no playoff for the Warriors. McAllen also no playoffs. That does it for me from McAllen. Sam Rabati, Valley Sports Central. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Sam. Over at Tom Landry Stadium, Mission Vets hosting Pioneer. Let's check out the highlights. The Diamondbacks won last week against rival Sharyland. Let's get to the action. Patriots on offense. A freshman QB, Roman Reina, dropping back. He lets it fly. Jordan Rodriguez on the receiving end. Touchdown. Mission Veterans. Vets up 6-0. The Patriots showing improvement with the emergence of the freshman QB. Vets now toting the ball. Edward Martinez following his blockers. Plenty of room. He gets taken down at the Pioneer. 32nd quarter now. Diamondbacks on the move. They give it to Dylan Tijerina. The junior breaks away. The Patriots will finally take him down inside the 10-yard line. That sets up a direct snap to Andrew Rivera. He finds the end zone. Pioneer wins 11-8. More highlights after the break.
win.
Welcome back. Mercedes head coach Roger Odem joins us on Mic'd Up. Coach, take it away.
All right, man, hey, telling you right now, we always talk about being in locker rooms, okay? Different locker rooms, different, it doesn't matter where we're at. We're all, again, what we have within these four walls is all we need, okay? We'll go anywhere together. We have all had different paths of how we got here. And I tell you that, and you know, football is a great equalizer. Whose car we take? Here we go, baby, here we go. Hey, the talking's already done. You guys can line up. They're gonna be kick. We're gonna kick off this direction, all right? Everything's good. Everything's good. You guys look good. Look good. Here you go, Luke. Feel it. Feel it. Everybody wanted to mess around. We thought it'd be fun and games. They came to play. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. There it is. Let's see. They haven't scored in 8 games. 8 games. Go, Jared! There you go! Finally wake up! Good! There you go, Jared! There you go, baby! That's it, that's it. That's what we need to do. Quick points like that, quick points. Here we go, here we go. Good job, go, so! Yeah, my brother, that's where you go in there. That's the way, that's good, good, good. Good job, man, that's all we need to do. That's all we need to do right there. That's all we need to do. Second half is ours. Second half is ours. Good teams finish. Good teams finish, all right? Good job, good job, good job.
Welcome back. Our final stop taking us to Santa Rosa. The Warriors hosting Odem. Santa Rosa entering the game 7-2. Odem 8-1. Both teams playoff bound. JJ Anaya firing up the lads. A low-scoring defensive battle. A scoreless game in the second quarter. Warriors are driving. QB Riley Fonseca splits a pair of owls, but the defense strips him. The Warriors pounce on the pigskin. First down, Santa Rosa. Later in the drive, Fonseca now taking it up the middle. He gets past the first wave of defenders and muscles his way for some extra yards. Fonseca moving the chains once again. He will now hand it off to Anaya. The bruising fullback lowers his head, takes a defender with him into the end zone. He appears to fumble, but the Zebras talk it over. They say he crossed the plane. Santa Rosa wins this game 21-12. That does it for us. We'll see ya next week.